thunder? Oh, it's fireworks.
There's fireworks! Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily Martinez, and you're at the home of the Forever Theater Kid.
Yeah!
If you have never been here before, we talk a lot about musical theater here, and then sometimes thrifting and like home decor. I love musical theater, and I also do enjoy alcohol. So we're gonna mix the two together. We're gonna do a Tipsy Tales. I'm going to get tipsy. Already am a little bit. And we're gonna chat a musical. What musical? Ba-da-da. We filmed this intro 7 times. We're talking about Hamilton because it is streaming on Disney Plus. In the next couple days, or maybe when you're watching this. Of course you need to watch this white girl talk about it. Subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. We're almost at 3K, maybe like literally a couple people away. So I know it's so many people. Like, what? It is. I'm actually very proud of it, so don't come for me. I will say I've seen Hamilton, but it's been a while and it's very long. So God bless your soul for watching this. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye. Okay, we start with a collection of players, all dressed in similar garb, introducing our protagonist. We hear his story, an immigrant's tale into the United States to form a better life, to, even though America hasn't formed yet, to create a life that you've always wanted.
His parents married?
No, his mother, you know, worked as a lady of the night for hire. Gabriel. And his dad like left town, and Hamilton is just like, Mom, we got this. And his mom was just like, I don't know, I'm sick. And Hamilton was like, I don't feel well either. And so
oh yeah, I remember these lines from the show.
Yeah. Hamilton's like, Mom dies from any type of disease.
Did he have a job at the age of 14?
Yeah. No. He moved in with a cousin. His cousin committed suicide. It was nothing but real pride. It was the voice. Alex, you gotta fend for yourself. Okay, he collected a lot of like money from the town and was just like, hey, like, I'll do this if you like give me some money for it. And he did, and everybody's like, oh, little captain of industry over here. And they're just like, send him to the mainland. And they did. And Alex was just like, I got it. Like, I'm living my truth. I'm here. Feet on the soil. War, anyone? War?
Does he make some friends?
No. So we're out of the first song. I kind of only know it by song. It's been so long. Alexander's just like this, like, kind of like, I'm here and I got a lot to say, but I don't have any money to do so. But like, I'm like, I got opinions. Me. He meets this guy Aaron Burr. He's like nemesis, but also like best friend. He's a friend of me. Oh my God, it's the first friend of me. So Alexander's just like, Burr, like, oh my God, like, I've seen your face in magazines, like, hey, what's up? We're both the orphans. And Burr's like, touch your subject, read the room. And, and he's just like, oh my God, like, I always talk too much. And Burr's just like, you know what, dude, like, let's get a drink. By the way, just like I tell all the pretty girls that walk by me, like, smile more, girl. Like, smile. Just smile. Don't have opinions, just smile. And Hamilton's like, that's fucked. I don't want to just smile, like, I have things to say. And then all of a sudden, like, they go into this bar and like there's all these dudes there and they're just like broing out, like doing drinking games, like hobbits and the Hobbiton, like friends being friends.
Guys being dudes.
And also like non-binary, like I do that with my girlfriends too, just like being ladies and anyone just being human, like hanging, like you don't have to be a dude, just drink. Hi. I already have to pay. No! He meets these new friends, and would you know, all these friends have the same ideas as him, that like England is a big old dick, and it's like controlling everything they do. They're like censoring their words on Facebook. They're like, don't talk about that, you're upsetting me. And it's just like, I'm just trying to have opinions. and live my life, Karen. I'm sorry that you don't like what I have to say about the truth. And it's like, you're making me feel uncomfortable. Sit in it, pretty. Well, like, one of my favorite lines is when they're like, let's get this guy in front of a crowd. And they're just like, yo, Hamilton is like, he's got great ideas, and he's just, he runs his mouth and doesn't have any filter, which is kind of a drawback, but at least he has some cool ideas as well. And Burr is just like, ooh, like, you're gonna hurt people's feelings, stop talking. And everybody else is like, make some waves, start some shit.
So are there any ladies in this show?
Yeah. Okay, so we got 3 sisters that enter into the space. So we got Angelica Schuyler, we got Eliza Schuyler, and Peggy. The Schuyler sisters. And they're like, oh my god, we're in Manhattan. It's not a song, it was cut. I wrote it. Angelica's like, oh my god, I love people with like big old brains. And Eliza's like, I love people with big brains and big hearts. And Peggy's like, I love food. And Peggy's me.
Daddy will be mad.
And Peggy's just scared of getting in trouble. Just like, let's get some info. Let's inform ourselves. Let's read articles. Let's watch some TED Talks. Let's listen to some podcasts. I don't know where they are in Manhattan. They're like somewhere, maybe Chelsea, maybe like, they're not Times Square. Times Square didn't exist.
Probably wasn't called that back then.
Probably just called the square. Not done talking about the sisters. They want knowledge. Drop some knowledge. We got this guy that's just like on his little stool, and he's very nervous, but like had just watched some Fox News, and he was just like, everybody listen. The king is mad. You need to stop being rude and listen to what he has to say. Hamilton and his whole crew like walk up, and they're like, oh, tear this dude apart because you got so much more information and resources and credits and like citations. And he's just like, hold my beer. My literal Sam Adams. Hamilton just like reads him for filth, and he's just like, After that, we see the most villainous of villains. Hey, I'm the king and I want to take all your land. Guess what? I don't give a f. I love the sand, and I'll take everything. And oh, you are sad? I don't care. Guess what? Go yourself then.
It's the same line over again.
We got King George being like, oh, you don't like me? Well, too bad. I don't care. Like, I'll bring my people over there and I'll just say, this is my land, not yours. So, calm down. America is just like, you tell me? What's yours is not mine and mine is not mine?
Does America have a fearsome and legendary leader?
Yeah. George Washington.
Yes.
AKA Chris Jackson.
Chris Jackson.
Chris Jackson. Jackson.
The one and only, man.
The Grizzlies.
The grizzly bear?
The grizzly bear. Chris Jackson. He's freaking out because he's just like, look, no one's giving us the resources that we need for this war. I'm out here with these children and they're like, oh, I'm scared of war, but I like want to be in war, but like I'm scared of it. And he's just like, you know what? I have done so many wars. I am tired. Why can't everybody send me what I need? And someone like literally like, little Alexander, after like Burr walks, oh that's right, Burr is there, and Burr's like, oh, you're here too, Hamilton, in for this job interview? Like, and Hamilton's just like, yeah, I've got my resume, which is like all the shit I've done on my own. Contention between Burr and Alexander arises like at that moment.
I wonder if that will be forced.
I think it's gonna come back. Like,
I'm
aware. Like,
I reckon that's gonna be.
Hamilton's just like, yeah, like those other guys wanted to hire me, but like all they wanted me to do was like write their to-do lists and stuff. And Washington's like, yeah, but like I want you to do that for me too. And Alexander's like, okay, I'll do it for you. And Burr's like, oh, this makes me mad. hey. Burr's doing this like little stomping around because he's so mad. And then he's just like, you know what, Hamilton and I have a lot of things that are different, but we're both good with the ladies. And so then they find themselves at just like this little bar, this little like shindig, this little like get together. Oh, this is not in quarantine, by the way, so like nobody has masks and everybody's just like grinding up on each other, feeling parts of their bodies that they've never felt before. And there's just like, oh my god, I feel future in my hands. And they're just like, yeah. Apparently like Hamilton was like, it's a tomcat. Really wind them up. Just so happens the Schuyler sisters are like, I am also at this winter's ball, like drop a pin in it, I'm here. We see Eliza like, oh my god, like he's so cute, like I think he's so cute, to my sister Angelica. And Peggy's like, where's the food? I'm gonna be mad at us for being here. And everybody's like, Peggy, I swear, shut the up.
Shut up, Peggy!
Oh my god, we have so much more to do. Eliza and Alexander are like, love you too, but like Angelica's like, I also have a thing for him. This is a classic triangle. After that, we hear about like the love that Burr has for like his lady, who like is a British lady, and you don't write me a letter every day. Yeah, and then we're in war because war's real.
Is Charles Lee a competent battlefield general?
No, Charles Lee is just like Washington sucks. And so like Charles Lee basically like denounces the name of George Washington, and everybody's like, whoa, George Washington is untouchable. And Hamilton's just like, I wanna punch your face. I wanna mess you up, but I can't because my boss says, hands off. John Lawrence, his like biffle, is just like, Washington told you that, but not me. Let me F up this bitch. And so then they have a duel. It's a 10 duel commandments. And the best role in the entire show, the bullet is first announced.
Yeah.
It's a great role.
Foreshadowing.
It's just great. Watch it in the stream. Watch it. Charles Lee is like, I'm wounded. And Washington is mad. He's just like, son. And Alexander's like, I'm not your son. Washington's like, look, like, don't, history's got its eyes on you, bro. Like, don't mess things up. We have more important things on our hands. You know what? Go home. Go home? Go home. You have gone hard, so now go home. Alexander goes home and he sees like Eliza, who's just like, not just got that quarantine bod, like she's got full on prego bod. There's nobody gonna tell me. And she's like, ooh, sorry, I like, I didn't want to distract you, but like I made your boss fire you so you could come home. And he's just like, I guess that's cool. Like, enjoying the bliss of like first pregnancy, and then like, you know, the war is still raging on, and everybody's just like, Washington, you need your right-hand man. You need Alexander here. Meanwhile, like, do we know if Alexander's like ever shot a gun before? No. They need him. They're like, we need Hamilton. Get him back. And it's like, he has maybe like a month with his pregnant wife. Come on back. I know I just yelled at you and told you you have to leave. Come on back. And Hamilton's like, I'm out.
Yorktown.
Yorktown happens, and like they win the war. Because it's smart the way they did it.
And Hercules Mulligan drops the best
And
F-bomb.
Hercules Mulligan literally drops the best F-bomb. Get the back up again. So the world turns upside down and the US wins. And King George is like, good luck. You won the war, but like, good luck running your country without me. We will take that challenge. And they do. They start running the country. And they're like, this is harder than I thought. Does anybody know what they're doing? In the meantime, in their personal lives, Aaron Burr had a baby. Not him personally, but like his lady had a baby. And of course, so did Hamilton. Burr and Hamilton like are both dads, like first time dads. I got so much more to build my life around for. Where like Hamilton's just like, I got so much to fight for. And Burr is just like, I do too, but like quietly. Aaron Burr's just trying to protect his own and his family, but like, you don't always be silent. You gotta stand up for what you believe in. I should sit back on the couch. So like America's starting up and they're like Unfortunately, we've lost some good people. We lost John Lawrence in a battle, like right before the end. And the other people have died. But like Lafayette came through, and Lafayette's like probably one of the coolest characters who I've only just mentioned now, but like he's dope. He's pretty great. Alexander Hamilton is named Secretary of the Treasury, so he's in charge of the banks, and he's in charge of like basically setting up the whole financial system for the United States. And he's like invited to the Constitutional Convention. But he's like, oh my God, like Hamilton's like rising up in the ranks like of life. And he's just like, I'm excited. But he's just so like wordy, and like all of his, much like this video, he's so wordy, and like his proposals to like change things up in the United States, and everybody's like, I can't even read this. I barely know my ABCs. The United States is starting up, and Eliza's like, can you like take a little vacation? Can you just like spend a little bit of time with me and our newborn child? Because I mean, you just like spent an entire war away from me, so can you just like spend like maybe like a week at home so we can just like, I don't know, figure out this family. Angelica, who they've been writing back and forth and like writing like little like love Eliza, or just like scantily clad Alexander, like just like little things that you're just like, I mean scantily clad is quite obvious, but like they're just like, something might be up in these letters if someone read them with something in mind. And Elijah's just like, listen, love you babe, sweetie, cutie pie, love you so much. I found a dude that's gonna pay for like everything I ever want, so like I'm gonna go live with him in London, which like I always thought was like a little weird. Like they just won the war, and she's just like, bye, I'm going to London. So she goes to London. Eliza's like, stay home, and Alexander's like, I'm gonna throw myself into work because that makes me super happy, and I'm trying to build a legacy. And Eliza's like, I'm literally building a legacy that just came out of my loins. Like I literally just birthed a legacy for you. And he's like, it's not the same. End of Act 1. Act 2. Thomas Jefferson enters the scene. Great character. Davy Diggs. God bless your soul. It's just like, hey, like, hi, I'm Jefferson. I've been like on vacay. What'd I miss? Did anything happen here? Anything like silly happen? Like anything like get down over here? Oh, just like hundreds of thousands of people died, but like, welcome back. And it's just like, I had so much rosé. It was amazing. Like, oh, lovely. So there's this guy like Hamilton. Who's Hamilton? Don't worry, I'm back. And there's like a little meeting where everybody's like, oh my God, like, we're so happy you're back, Jefferson. Like, welcome. A lot's gone down and we need some help, but like, pretty much got it under control, but just like, we need a little, I got you. Oh, Hamilton. Hi, I've heard about you. How are you? And Hamilton's just like, I'm smarter than you. And everybody's like, Hamilton, chill. Like, it's not always about who's the smartest in the room. Who has the last word? Sometimes it's about like compromise. And Hamilton's like, no, and never. I will always know. I'm important, and the things I have to say are important and mean things. And everybody's like, and then like Eliza, she's feeling this tension. She's just like, babes, let's rent an Airbnb. Let's just like get out of our little apartment. Like, quarantine's been tough. Let's just like go get away. My dad's got like this like super cute house. Let's just like, I don't know, let's just like escape for a little while. Like, let's just, oh, by the way, like, oh, here's Angelica. I gave you a little surprise. Like, here's your bestie, which makes me slightly uncomfortable because I feel like something's happening, but I'm not gonna say. And he's just like, no, you know what, ladies? Have a nice time. Hags, like, have a nice summer. H-A-G-S, have a great summer.
You kept saying hags. I was like, such a route.
You put that in a yearbook. It means a lot of memorable things. White people put that in yearbooks. Hags.
What did you call me?
You know what? Go lay out. Go get tan. Go lay on some like inflatables and like drink some rosé for me. But I'm gonna stay here and I'm just gonna work. Take the kids, go. The moment they leave, he gets a little knocky knock knock at the door.
Who could this be?
And she's just like, hi, I'm Maria Reynolds. Can you take me home? Maria Reynolds she's distraught. She's sad. She has a... Daisy! Her vagina is in the shot! Daisy, no. Stop being a Maria. Daisy is auditioning for the role of Maria Reynolds. Daisy.
Just laying it all out there.
I'm gonna have to censor out. Mommy's working. Maria, you live right down the street. And she's like, I'm lost. And he's just like, okay, I'll walk you home. And he walks home and they like throw on Pony and like they start getting it on. And Hamilton's got a secret. But then Maria's like, hubby is just like, hey, guess what? I know. Maybe I knew the whole time. I don't know. Maybe I put her up to it. I don't know. I have the receipts. I'm gonna blackmail you. Give me money. And Hamilton's like, I guess I'll take money on my own bank account and give it to you. So he thinks that's under wraps. Oh, I gotta go back to work. Like hustles over to work. And he's like talking to Burr and he's just like, oh, I wanna, you're having a meeting? Like I wanna come in, can I come in? Like let me just like come in. And Hamilton's like, it's invite only. I'll tell you all about it later. Like I'll post about it, but like I can't bring you in there. Like no cameras allowed. I can't bring you in there, but like we'll talk about it later. One of the best songs in musical theater history happens, The Room Where It Happened. And we just basically learned all about like, really all about Burr's ambition and how much he just like, not even because of ideals of people, but just like he just wants to be there. I feel this so hard. He just wants to be there. He just wants to be involved. He just wants to be included. He just wants to feel like he's part. He doesn't need to be like a maker of history. He just wants to be a part of history and he just wants to be there. And while Hamilton is the one making the history. That's the main difference between the two of them, is like Hamilton's a mover while Burr is a bit of just a shaker. You know what I mean? So in The Room Where It Happened, we learn that Hamilton, he's given up the power of what is considered the capital of the United States to Washington. And like Washington, D.C. Not Washington as in George Washington. Washington, D.C. I know. It's very confusing. I learned more in Hamilton than I think I learned in social studies. And everybody's pissed. Everybody's like, why'd you do that, Hamilton? He's just like, yo, everything's in D.C., but like, we have control of the banks. I made that happen. Everybody chill. It's gonna be good. America's gonna be solid. Capitalism is gonna start in like 5 days, so get set. Okay? It's never gonna go away. Okay? Okay,
This is a tough scene. This is a tough look for our guy Hamilton.
Tough look for our guy Hamilton. Because like Buddy Lafayette is just like, hey, across the ocean, I need help.
But do it in a French accent.
Hello. Hamilton, my friend, I need help. Send your people to help us in the war. I can't hear you. What'd you say? I said we need. Connection's super spotty. Can't hear you. So Hamilton's just like, we don't have the time. We don't have the resources. We're not. No, we can't help them. Sorry guys, we gotta stay neutral. We gotta like be like, unless we're in it, we can't be in it. Am I right, dudes? Am I right, my friends? My white haired dudes. And like Jefferson's just like, must be nice. Must be nice. You had a lot of help from your friend Lafayette before, aka me, same actor. And you're not gonna help him now. Wow. Madison, isn't that? Yeah. Guys, like Washington's like on my side. Like Washington is like saying we should do this, and they're like, must be nice. Hey, guess what? And Aaron Burr's like, hey, what's going on? You guys talking some shit? I want to be involved in some stuff. Like, is this a room? Can it be where it happens? Like, is it just like a little meeting? And they're like, hey, what's up? Can you get us a coffee and also go get us like, get any dirt you might have on Hamilton? Oh, and then Washington retires. Because he's like, I'm tired. I don't want to be president anymore. Like, no one should do this more than 8 years. Like, it's too much. It's like 2 high schools. It's too much. King George of England is just like, wait. wait, did I hear this right? Your like main prophet and like leader is retiring, is going to bed? And John Adams is next? Well, good luck. John Adams. Huh?
Yeah.
John Adams fires Hamilton. And Hamilton's pissed. And he's just like, screw you, dude. I'm smarter. Hamilton's just like, you know what? I'm gonna like run for president. And there might not be a song about it, but like that's what he wants to do. And so they're like, ooh, Hamilton wants to run for president. Look, oh crap, what can we do? What can we do? Has he like ever taken money from the United States? Let's just say he took money from the United States. We're just gonna say that. Like, let's just say it. Like, and we'll find out. We'll find the receipts later. And Hamilton gets word. He's just like, whoa. They think I'm stealing money? Gonna ruin my legacy? I'm gonna get out in front of this. Oh, hello, United States of America. I am Hamilton, and yeah, you know what, you think you got stuff on me? Well, guess what? I'm gonna come out in front of it before you cancel me. I'm gonna say what I did, and guess what? I never stole money, but did I steal the heart of a young lady? Yes. I stole the heart and a couple other things of a young lady. And sorry, wife, but like my legacy is more important than your heart and your pride and your dignity. So I'm gonna write it all on paper that's like too long and too detailed of my whole like affair. And I'm just gonna like page 6 it. I'm gonna like publish it myself and like do some interviews with like People magazine and with like TMZ. It's gonna be so exploited. And like Elijah's just like, hey dude, overkill, screw you. You suck. I'm gonna burn this to the ground. Hamilton didn't think about that, so never gonna be president now. Son of Hamilton, Philip, is like living his life, like hottie on the town. Everybody's like, oh my god, you're like cuter than your dad, but like there's a lot about your dad that's like giving me like fatty issues, and like I like you. And Philip Hamilton's like, girl please, and they're like, oh my god, and this like one guy is like, he's like, your dad's a prick, and Philip's like, ho, what? Don't be mean about my dad. Okay, I'm gonna duel you. Whoa! I don't know how to duel. I'm gonna go talk to my dad about it. His dad's just like, okay, number one, don't fight. This is dumb. But if you're gonna fight, follow the rules. But at the very last second, if the dude across from you has any honor, he's gonna do the same thing, because I'm sure his dad taught him right. Shoot your gun up to the sky. But dad, this is not cool. No, shoot your gun up to the sky. Don't shoot him, shoot the air. Well, guess what? Dude across from him doesn't have any honor, does not shoot up into the sky. He shoots Philip, and Philip straight up dies.
That sucks.
Eliza's distraught, a very guttural scream on stage. They're just like, we're just gonna live uptown in Harlem. We're just gonna be quiet and walk about town. And like Eliza, you know, starts to forgive Hamilton because it's so beautiful. She starts to forgive Hamilton because she knows she needs him and she loves him. But she's like so hurt and distraught from grief. And Hamilton's just like, I'm just like trying to get through the day, and if you hold my hand, like that's cool. I love you so much. I miss our son. And it's really sad. And then we just kind of like think that like Hamilton's just like done, and like it's just gonna be contemplative and just like watch the trees grow. And then it's like, no, we need you. And he gets a letter and he's like, oh, I have opinions. I can't be stifled.
Those opinions, man.
Life goes on after grief hits. You know what I'm saying? Hear a little bit more about Burr, because like since Hamilton's been gone for like a little while, Burr's just like, now it's my time to kind of be like, hey, I know that people don't like the president we have. Let's have an election. First time that like someone's gone like door to door like campaigning for themselves. Hi, I want to be president. Vote for me. And Thomas Jefferson's like also running for president, and he's just like, dude, like people don't like campaign door to door. Like this is disgraceful. You should be embarrassed. That's rude. Burr's like really campaigning for himself because he really thinks he'd be a great president. And like Thomas Jefferson is just like, I'm not even gonna tell you to vote for me because like I know you're gonna vote for me. And even Hamilton's just like, listen, Burr, you don't stand for anything. You're just here because you want to be in the room. You just want to feel important. I don't support you because I don't know anything you believe in. So I'm going to give my vote to Jefferson. And everybody's like, oh! So Hamilton backs Jefferson politically, like votes for him. And that's kind of what makes Jefferson win the presidency. Burr's pissed. So Burr writes this like super like Midwestern lady aggressive type thing, and she's like, hey girl, heard who you voted for, not cool, hate you so much, left a squirrel in your exhaust pipe, bye. Like, the Midwest is a dangerous place. And like Alexander Hamilton's just like, hey girl, what's up, got your present, thank you so much, left you some rotten fruit, okay, bye. Like they just go back and forth until like Burr is so pissed. She's just like, you know what? Stop talking and start acting. Duel me because I'm over your crap. And Hamilton's just like, name the time and place. You won't. We hawking.
Gone.
They're like, all right, set themselves up for the duel. They got a doctor. Hamilton's like wearing his glasses. So that's like creeping out. That's creeping out Aaron Burr because he's just like, every time he's done a duel, I've seen him like shoot his arm up into the air because that's like his move. That's like his like thing. But like, why has he got his glasses on? Like why? Why does he got that? Why does he feel the need to like see? God forbid he sees like 2 feet in front of him, fiddling to get the bullets in. Like, why is he so nervous to get the bullets in? So Burr's having a straight up panic attack, overthinking everything. I feel you, man. And Burr's like, look, I got a legacy. I got a family to protect. I got a baby who's like probably 15 as well at this point. I am not gonna let this Hamilton dude take it out of me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bam! Shoots at Hamilton. Hamilton is shot into the air. It's a classic move. I don't know what Hamilton was doing. Maybe Hamilton just didn't have enough coffee that morning. But Aaron Burr took it super serious and shot his frenemy. He shot him in a place that was like super pivotal. He's gotta be rushed to the hospital. And Burr is just like, crap, like I won, but I don't feel like I won. So he goes to a bar and he gets a drink. And then we hear that like, Alexander has not made it, he's died. And Burr is just like, oh crap, that sucks. I killed my frenemy. I didn't really mean it, but I like kind of meant it. And now from now on, everybody hates Burr. I feel for Burr because Burr is just trying to do what he thought he had to do to like get up in the world, but he didn't realize all the implications and all the like all the crap that he kind of led behind because he was kind of only thinking about himself. But Alexander, though a lot of times Alexander was only thinking about himself and his legacy, like a lot of times he was thinking about the greater good. Politics, man. And then we just like, we end the show with like Eliza pulling up her big girl pants and being like, so my son died from a duel, and then my husband decided he would also die from a duel. So I am here, the sole survivor, and maybe a couple other kids because I feel like she had a lot of kids because back then, I'm sorry, am I boring you, Daisy? Because back then, like, women had like 1,000 children. She was just like, you know what, like, I'm gonna keep this legacy going. The only thing you ever wanted, Hamilton, was for your legacy to continue. So I got you, boo-boo, I got you. So she opened up an orphanage because Hamilton was an orphan. So was Burr. She opened up an orphanage and like housed like so many children in New York. She like published all his letters and like got his like words out there that nobody had heard, because we're led to think that she burned it all when he cheated on her, but she didn't, because she's like thought more about the greater good. Am I seriously boring you, Daisy? And so it comes out that like the legacy that Hamilton left wasn't even him, it was Eliza that continued the legacy. And that's how we know why Hamilton was as dope as he was, is because of Eliza. So when it comes down to it, Eliza's the best and everybody else can go like throw rocks because Eliza's the sh**. And that's the end of Hamilton. It is a very long show, but it is so good. It's one of the best pieces of theater and storytelling I've ever seen. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to go drink some water. Please subscribe to my channel. Please follow me on Insta and all the fun things. And happy Hamilton Day. Happy watching Hamilton. If you've never seen it, I'm so happy that you're able to see it because everybody should have access to theater like this. I wish that more, especially big shows, would do this because streaming it for like the masses is so important so that like people who might never get to see theater can finally see theater. So I hope you watch it on Disney Plus. If you don't have Disney Plus, I hope you're able to watch it wherever you can. Steal the password and username of a friend because everybody deserves to see this show. Watch some other Tipsy Tales up in one of these corners. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.